losing marks in grammar, there is a good chance that you still don't know what your parts of speech are. The entire parts of speech makes the entire premise of grammar. So you must know these 8 parts of speech before you proceed to understanding your grammar concepts. So this is Jessica from Tarkashastra, and here is parts of speech. Number 1, the most pivotal, noun. What are nouns? A person, a place, a thing, or an idea. For example, dancer, street, lamp, freedom, Salman Khan. Okay, ideas, intangible ideas are also noun. Even your names, your city names, your state names, country names, these are also all nouns. But what kind? Let us see, because there are many types of nouns now. Number 1 are countable nouns, something that can be easily counted on fingers. Those are countable nouns, right? Like pen, pencils, desk, chair, person, they can be counted, right? What are uncountable? That you can't count on fingers. You use separate metrics to measure them. For example, rice. You can never say 1 rice, 8 rice. You can never say 3 pyar, 8 pyar. These are all uncountable. You cannot count them on fingers, so you use other words or other metrics like kilogram, liter, milligram, all of that. Then comes proper nouns, something that is unique to you, okay, like your names. Proper nouns are always names of a person, place, or thing. Okay, all the names are proper nouns, but the opposite is common noun. Okay, these are names given to every person or thing of the same category, right? Like we are all human beings. Human beings are common noun, but the names we have, those are proper nouns because those are unique to only us. I'm sure there are million Jessicas in the world, but it is still unique, more unique compared to human beings, isn't it? So my name is a proper noun, but me being a human being, that is a common noun. Next, we've got collective noun. Okay, a big group is considered as one. For example, government, crowd, team. The team is preparing well for the match. Is, उस टीम में 11 प्लेयर्स हैं, फिर भी हम क्या बोलते हैं? is. क्यों? ये सबका एक झुंड बना देता है और सबको एक में ही एड्रेस करता है. That is collective noun. Abstract, something that can only be felt, not touched, not something that is tangible but intangible. Those are abstract nouns. For example, beauty, courage, friendship. All right, these are not tactile but can only be felt. These were nouns. अभी हर एक सेंटेंस में बार बार नाउन नहीं लिख सकते, तो उसकी जगह आता है proxy for noun. Pronoun से please kindly remember, these are proxy for nouns. So what are pronouns then? These are words that take place of a noun in a sentence. For example, it, I, you, he, she, them, who, what, everyone. ये सब pronouns है, ये सब के सब pronouns है. How does it look like in a sentence? बार बार मिसेस कपूर लिखने की जगह you can simply write she went to lunch or he went to lunch. Plural है तो they went to lunch, we went to lunch. Okay, these are all pronouns. अभी आता है verb. Verb क्या है? Any action. I am speaking, I am standing, you are listening, you are subscribing, right? These are all actions. Hence, these are all verbs. Verbs are nothing that identifies an action, a movement, or even the state of being. What is state of being? It is the state of होना. होना जैसे मैं खुश हूँ, I am happy. वो खुश है. She is happy. हम सब खुश हैं. We are happy. होना is the English version. The English version of hona is the state of being, and it is written as is, am, are, was, were. These are also very much verbs. कभी मत भूलना ये, ठीक है. ये सारे तो verbs हैं ही, singing, dancing, thinking, believing, wanting, but ये भी verbs हैं. These are states of being and they are auxiliaries. They help other verbs to exist. You can never say she eating. She is eating, even though it is not a state of being, but is also function as a helping verb. Abhi, what about will, shall, could, would, must, may, might? ये सब भी verbs हैं. इन्हें कहते हैं modal verbs. These are also verbs and they are called modals. Modals मतलब will, shall, could, would, should, must, may, might. I think we will go to the party. इसमें जितने भी verbs मिल रहे हैं, फटाफट put it in the comment box and tell me what are all the verbs in this sentence. Quickly, we don't have time. Let's move on to adjective now. What are adjectives? Adjectives only concerned with noun. For example, shirt. But what kind? Blue shirt, cotton shirt, heavy shirt, light shirt, hair, long hair, black hair, grey hair. Okay, जो भी noun के बारे में थोड़ा extra बताता है वो हो जाता है adjective. So, what are adjectives? That tell you more about a noun or modifies a noun. For example, red. I have a red car, I have a smelly car, a disturbing car, a kind car driver. Kind is not used for inanimate object, it's a quality of a person. Okay, तो ये सब हैं adjectives. ये यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा है? अभी हमने प्रोनाउन किया तो ये कहाँ से आ गया इधर? ये भी हमारा छोटा सा. This is also adjective. See how if I say his house. अभी कहा क्या? Adjective का काम noun के बारे में थोड़ा और बताना है. ये कोई मामूली घर नहीं है, ये इसका घर है. House is noun. His is telling me more about the house. Whose house is it? His house. Therefore, his is not, it is obviously a pronoun, but here it is more of an adjective. तो there is a high chance अगर sentence के बीच में use हुआ है तो adjective purpose के लिए use हुआ है, sentence के start में use हुआ है तो proxy for a noun use हुआ है. Okay? इंग्लिश का हर एक शब्द सिर्फ एक ही फंक्शन नहीं फॉलो करता है, एक शब्द के भी मल्टीपल फंक्शंस हो सकते हैं. सो यू मस्ट हैव कॉन्टेक्स्ट. चलो, पिछले वाले में यू हैड टू टेल मी ऑल द वर्ब्स. इसमें सारे के सारे एडजेक्टिव कमेंट बॉक्स में बताओ. व्हाट आर ऑल द एडजेक्टिव्स इन दिस स्टेटमेंट? आर्टिकल्स, ए एंड द, ये कोई अलग पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच नहीं है. These are also adjectives only. Okay, they also tell you more about a noun. For example, the cat, a river, a fish. They are all placed in front of a noun. They are telling me more about the noun. Okay, this is a cat. This is just any cat. This is the cat that comes to my house every day. It's the specific one. पर बता क्या रहा है? कैट के बारे में. कैट क्या है? नाउन. सो अ एंड द आर ऑल एडजेक्टिव्स. नेवर फॉरगेट दैट. नेवर. फटाफट एडवर्ब. नाउ व्हाट आर एडवर्ब्स? अभी किया. एडजेक्टिव मॉडिफाई करते हैं नाउन, पर एडवर्ब थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा काम करते हैं. एडवर्ब क्या क्या मॉडिफाई करते हैं देखो. एक तो इसके नाम में ही है, एडवर्ब मॉडिफाइज अ वर्ब, an adjective and other adverbs. It modifies 3 things in total: a verb, an adjective and an adverb itself. For example, really I love you. Love क्या है? Verb. But I really love you. Really इधर हो गया वर्ब को मॉडिफाई करने का, लव वाला, तो really हो गया मेरा एडवर्ब फॉर द वर्ब लव. Okay, I quickly, very, somewhat, well, lazily, these are all adverbs. Most of the adverbs end with ly. Most, not all. देख रहे हो ना, सारे नहीं करते हैं, but most of them end with ly. Most of them. Chalo. Kindly spot all the adverbs in this sentence. Pause this video. Remember, 3 चीजों को modify करता है adverb. तीनों को ढूंढो. Find all the adverbs in this and put it in the comment box. I will be checking. Preposition. Preposition. लोगों को कंफ्यूजन होता है, प्रेपोजिशन याद नहीं रहता है, इससे याद रहेगा अभी, कभी मत भूलना. इट टेल्स यू द पोजिशन ऑफ व्हाट? द पोजिशन ऑफ अ noun or a pronoun in a sentence. What does preposition tell you? It shows a relationship or a position of a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. For example, up. Please go up the stairs. Please go down the stairs. Okay, please go over this bag. Okay, there's a bag and I'm going to ask you to walk over it. Okay, under, before, between, above, beyond, ये सब हैं prepositions. दोबारा क्या काम करना है? वीडियो पॉज करनी है, इसके सारे पोजिशन वर्ड्स ढूंढ के कमेंट में डालना है. कंजंक्शन. कंजंक्शन मीन्स जंक्शन का काम करता है. जंक्शन मतलब ट्रेन जंक्शन. ट्रेन आपको एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जाती है, मतलब आपको 2 जगह से जोड़ के रखती है, हाँ कि ना? तो कंजंक्शन भी जॉइनिंग का ही काम करते हैं. बच्चों को बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है प्रेपोजिशन और कंजंक्शन में. सो काइंडली डू नॉट फॉरगेट, रिमेंबर इट थ्रू दीज निमोनिक्स. प्रेपोजिशन, पोजिशन ऑफ द नाउन. कंजंक्शन does the work of joining. Joining what? Words, phrases and clauses. For example, and, nor, because, or, but. ये सारे हैं हमारे good old conjunctions. नॉर अकेले नहीं जाता कभी, नीदर अपनी वाइफ के साथ ही जाता है, और अकेले जा सकता है या अपनी वाइफ कभी कभी ईदर भी जा सकता है उसके साथ, पर ये दोनों हमेशा साथ जाते हैं. चलो फटाफट पॉज द वीडियो एंड यू नो व्हाट टू डू. फाइंड ऑल द कंजंक्शंस. ओके, नाउ टिल नाउ वी हैव डन 7 पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच, बट देयर आर टोटल 8. 8वां कौन सा है? बहुत बार याद नहीं रहता है. The 8th part of speech is called the interjection, यानी बड़ी डंडी वाला part of speech. बड़ी डंडी वाला, in English it's called an exclamation mark. Interjections are words that end with exclamation marks. ऐसे शब्द जो आपको डिक्शनरी में नहीं मिलेंगे, पर ये शब्द हैं, और ये ऐसे मामूली शब्द नहीं हैं. These words express emotions. For example, ouch, eek, whoops. These are not English words. These are onomatopic, dramatic words. Okay, so these are used to express emotion, and they will always end with an exclamation point or even a comma. ठीक है, WhatsApp पे लिखते हैं ना, hey what's up, तो ये वाला exclamation ही है. It's not a comma, it's not a break. This is an exclamation you are making. So the word hey is also an interjection. Chalo. Which of the following words are interjections in the given sentences? Ow, you stepped on my toe. What is an interjection? Which of these words is expressing an emotion? Is it this one or is it this one? Toe does not have any emotion in it. So this is not your interjection, only this is. Okay, similarly, eek. It displays disgust. It has an emotion of disgust in it. Okay. Hey, it's alerting someone. It's calling someone out. So, hey is also an interjection. Bas yaar, that was it. These 8 parts of speech were haunting you constantly and now they're over. That's it. These are 8 parts of speech that make up the entire grammar. So before you proceed to other topics of grammar like tenses, pronouns, articles, you must watch this video till the end. Alright? And if you have, kindly like us, subscribe to us, and fill the comment box with any video suggestions you have for us. This is Jessica from Tarkashastra and this was Parts of Speech. Thank you for watching.